It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Taking a look here at the visitors. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. 2 spots down. Now the starting group for the visitors. Howard is out there with Livingston, and then it's Little General. Then it's Bryant, and it's Bates in at the 3. They've got Jones. He's out there with the Prodigy, and it's Hardy in at the 4. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
To the middle, here's the Prodigy. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Outside, Jones. Here's Hardy. Jones looking for an opening. Here's the Prodigy. The shot missing. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Bates passes to Livingston. Here's Sampson. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Here's the Prodigy. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Jones, the pass to the Prodigy. Back to Jones. Bates grabs the miss. To the right side. Pass to Livingston. Here's Bates, defended by Jones. Here's Sampson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to Hardy. Back to Jones. Here's Newton. He's guarded by Howard. Here's the Prodigy. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Sampson. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Livingston. Pass to Sampson. Shoots the 3. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And here's Jones, defended by Bryant. Here's the Prodigy. Jones against Bryant. Jones with the bounce pass. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Outside Bryant. Inside. Here's Sampson. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Sampson's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Got a piece of it, and it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here are the top shooters from deep this month. These guys have been raining down threes lately. Take a look at Miracle Man, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
Armstrong's checked in for Hardy. Pass to the prodigy. On the wing, Jones. Teardrop shot. He lays it in. 5 points in the game.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Sampson, the pass to Bates. Here's Bernard. He's covered by Armstrong. Here's Sampson. His last outing with 20 points.
Number 7.
It's his first trip to the line.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Sampson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Adams kicks to Jones. Pass to Adams. That's tipped. Here's the break. Here's Sampson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. Hanson's checked in for Longley.
1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Now here's Jones. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Newton. Banked in off the glass.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Sampson's shot, good. Sampson's got 8 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pass to Newton. Now Adams. Outside, Jones. Lets it go with a 3. Bates grabs the miss.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Out to the wing. Down low, poked away. Here's Howard. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Outside, Jones. 1:25 left to play in the first. There's the pick. Rebounded by Howard. Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Going inside to the left side wing. Pass to Bates. And here is Bryant. Here's Bates. Bottoms the pass to Bates. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Bryant against Jones. Pass to Newton. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Sampson. Adams defending. Here's Sampson. 8 points for him. The second chance effort. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up 3. And we'll be back right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Well, 50% from the floor. Hunter is out there with Livingston. Then there's Barry. And there's Bottoms. And it's Estrada in at the point guard. Hits it from three-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Green, the screen, to the paint. Here's Bernard. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Adams taking his time here. And it's Hardy with the jam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Now here's Adams. T right on him. Pass to Hardaway. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Green with the ball. Over Barry. And it's Green missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Estrada. He's covered by Armstrong. Here's Estrada to the wing on the left. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Pass to Cousins. Now here's Hardy. Defended by Sharp. To the inside. And Adams kicks to Holmes. Inside. Adams' shot is off. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Burton, the pass to Pierce. Out to the right wing. Here's Bernard. He's covered by Armstrong. A shot by Bernard, no good. Pass to Armstrong. The rebound by Sharp. Shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's against Cousins. Here's Burton. And the three off target. Gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pierce against Cousins. Pass to Armstrong to stop the drought. And it falls over the rim and in. Armstrong's got his first basket of the night.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
It's Pierce on the wing. He's guarded by Cousins. Pierce the pass to Sharp. And the shot goes down. Sharp's got his first points in this one.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Cousins against Pierce. From down low. That one good for 2. Armstrong's got 4 points this quarter. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Burton the pass to Bernard. Rebound by Armstrong. Being at 50% in a decent groove. Adams outside. Pass to Cousins. Can't get it to fall. And around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Here's Bernard. He's covered by Armstrong. Lets the 3 fly. Bernard's shot's good. Bernard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
On the court is your hype squad. Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
It's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Sitting at the top of the heap, looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Pass to Livingston. Back to Bryant. Here's Sampson. 10 points for him. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And here's the break. It's deflected. It's stolen by Jones. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 7 points in the game.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Bates. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Bates has got his first points of the night. Gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. With the floater. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line for your home team, number 24. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. Gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And there it is for him. Here's Jones. No scoring in this one. 1:24 left now here in the second. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Jones has got his first basket. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
It's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Yeah, we have a dancer. Bring those moves. Come on, sit down.
Looking now at some numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
1:14 left to play in the first half. Bryant outside. Here's Bates. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Pass to Livingston. Here's Sampson. Now Howard. It's slammed in by Howard.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
1 shot.
Gone gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From past the arc. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Bates passes to Sampson. Pass to Bryant. Here's Bates. Screen by Howard. To the middle. 4 seconds left. And Howard with the stuff.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And so we wrap up the first half. Up 11. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals.
Can't tell too much from early numbers, but the all-star picture may be coming into focus a little. I'm definitely not surprised by these names.
Yeah, because it's just a popularity contest right now, and they haven't been playing for long.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the visiting team.
Offensive rebounding is like an ATM, cashing in extra chances to score. Trust me, that's a fun way to play.
I do. Trust a guy with over 4,000 offensive rebounds. Also, the guards love the extra kickouts from the paint.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from garbage men.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
Has been just great so far, up at 56%. Jones is out there with the prodigy. Then there's Hardy, and it's Newton in at the 5. They've got Miracle Man. Ryan is out there with Little General. Then there's Howard, and it's Livingston in at the power forward. Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. Jones, the pass to Newton, tipped away. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Sampson. And Jones pulls it down. Being at 50% in a decent groove. Pass to the prodigy. From outside the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. 11 points in the game.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Jones against Bryant. Pass to Howard. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The prodigy passes to Newton. Now here's Jones. Down low, shoots. Bank shot, no good. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Driving the lane, here's Sampson. He can't get that one to fall.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Pass to Hardy. Here's the prodigy. Here's the break. Looking to end his cold spell. Sampson's shot, good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Newton, and it's sent back by Howard. To the left wing. Here's Livingston. Howard, the pass to Bates. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Sampson. High post, Bryant. Livingston, the pass to Bryant. Here's Bates. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Another shot, and the shot goes in. Sampson's got 4 points this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Teams that make their free throws, they're so tough down the stretch. Let's check out the best.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Pass to Hardy, over to the left wing. Here's the prodigy. They could use a bucket, and it's sent back by Howard, and he gets it back. Here's the prodigy. They shoot again. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
One shot.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Sampson. He's got 14. To the wing right side. Livingston. No good with the triple. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's the prodigy. And the lead is down inside single digits. The prodigy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Bryant passes to Bates. Here's Sampson. That's tipped. And here's Jones. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
And let's check out the stats for the prodigy. His last 10 games, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Adams, he's checked in for the prodigy. He hits the second from the line. Pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Pass to Livingston. Inside, here's Bates. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bates has got 6.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Newton. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Moore outside. To the inside. Zagorat's good. Zagorat's has got his first bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Bernard, defended by Jones. Here's Bates. And the 3 ball is good. Bates has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the shot, no good from Zagorat's. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Pass to Bates. The 9-foot shot. It's hauled in by Adams. Going a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Screen by Adams. Here's Zagorat's off target at the rim. Here's Bernard, defended by Jones. A shot by Bernard, no good. Thing is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Pass to Moore. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Moore taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. Straight 49% from the field. Bottoms the pass to Estrada. Here's Bernard. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Green, he's checked in for more. And so here's the home team, down by 12. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Hansen, got a piece of it. Here's Barry, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Adams, the pass to Hardaway. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Can't hit from in close. Gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Here's Bernard, guarded by Hardaway. Here's Bernard. He has 6. Sharp with a screen on Hardaway. 3 seconds left. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 14. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Adams. He's out there with Hardaway. Armstrong is out there with Long. And it's Moore in at the 4-man position. There's a good screen. Adams, the pass to Moore. Towns with the defensive effort.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Hit his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Green, he's checked in for Moore. The visitors with the ball. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Pass to Bernard. Lets it go. And the foul on the closer. That's his first foul. Hansen's checked in for Armstrong. For the game at 42%. Now Adams. Outside Hardaway. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, first team
on
foul.
Saturday. And then on Saturday.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
He's perfect from the line this time. Being at 50% in a decent groove. Pass to Barry. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team. Barry at the line for one.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Zagorets, and he comes up with the deuce.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate, and that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Bernard, and the layup's good off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Zagorets, good.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Pass to Bernard. And he gets it to go. Bernard's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Hansen. Here's Adams. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Burton. Here's Bernard. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Yep, that one goes in there.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Adams, the pass to Zagorets. Green, the screen. To the paint, knocked away. It's 2-on-1. Here's Lyles, and the dunk by Lyles.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Yes, that goes in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bates. The three. Rebounded by Hardy. Hardy's got his 4th rebound in this one. The prodigy passes to Hardy. Here's Newton. Over to the wing. Lets a floater go. Rebounded by Livingston. Gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Bates passes to Livingston. A fader. Rebounded by Hardy. Hardy's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Here's Sampson. A beautiful reverse layup.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Jones, the pass to Newton. Excellent D from Howard. Gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And Bryant throws it down.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to Jones, to the middle. Here's the prodigy. Back to Jones. Here's the prodigy. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
From the field, 44%, not bad. Cousins against Pierce. Longley, a screen on Pierce. Here's Cousins. From the top of the key, he buries it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pierce with the screen on Adams. Here's Sampson. A three-pointer is right on target. Sampson's got 7 now in this quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
.133 left in the game. Screened by Longley. Here's Cousins. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Brand outside. Pass to Sampson. There's the lob to Pierce. Holmes with the steal. Armstrong with it. And here's Longley. That shot missing.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Here's Sampson. Adams defending. Brand, a screen on Armstrong. Drives to the hoop. Bernard. Here's Sampson. First three-pointers off the mark. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Adams outside. Pass to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down. Here's Sampson. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Little General.